What a beautiful day. Not a cloud in the sky. Ideal for doing a little bit of work on the minor. So today, what I want to do is sort out these horrible little rear indicator lamps. I don't know what they were off. They're certainly not genuine. So what we're going to do is take those off of the car, and I want to incorporate the rear indicator into the rear lamp. Now, because the car was registered before 1961, it is legally allowed to have red rear indicators. So let me show you what I'm going to do. I'm also going to be taking this rear bumper off. The previous owner had made this custom rear bumper. I am actually going to be making some rear bumpers, a rear bumper and a front bumper for the car myself, but we're going for something a little bit more period looking. But yeah, I'm going to get that bumper off as well today. But in the meantime, let's just have a look at these indicators and I'll show you what I've got in mind. So the indicator, this is just like a push fit, some sort of repeater lamp that the guy has installed in here. As you can see, he's cut out the rear panel so this just pops in. And what I'm going to be doing is making up some little steel sections to weld back in here. I've just noticed actually I need a little tiny screwdriver, Phillips screwdriver. I'll just go and grab that. I thought I was prepared, but I wasn't. So it's just, also realised I haven't got my glasses, so I might need those in a moment. But there's a tiny little screw here holding the bulb holder into the repeater lamp, into the indicator lamp, and I've taken that out. Back. It's a rubbish day today, so we've got the dust carts going down the road and then the street sweepers, so just trying to avoid all the additional noise and kerfuffle. So this, I can undo this wiring, disconnect these two block connectors and actually pull this bulb holder out, and as you can see we've got a tiny little bulb holder with a 21 watt lamp, and I think I could probably incorporate that quite easily into this rear light. So we're going to have a look and see what room we've got in there. Obviously it's going to need a little bit of engineering. There we go, the chrome bezel off and the lamp and the rubber gasket. The lamp, I've noticed, is broken in a couple of places. These are actually glass, these lamps, but it's broken in a couple of places, but it's still usable. And I also noticed that the rubber gasket has seen better days, but I've still got my sheet of, or most of my sheet of rubber left over that I got to do the rebound clip. So I'm going to cut out some new rubber gaskets for that and just move a bit closer. So this is the arrangement that we've got, and I'm thinking that I could probably chop this tab off, drill a hole in here and actually mount that other bulb holder inside the housing so that we've got an indicator inside the rear lamp. Just going to pause a minute, here comes the road sweeper again. I'm going to take this lamp off and take it over to the bench and see what we can do with it. Okay guys, so this is where we're at. This is the lamp assembly, or the housing for the lamp. I've cleaned this up. I am going to obviously repaint these. So at the moment this is just for the fitment of the indicator. So basically the bulb holder screws in here and here. So I haven't disturbed the original bulb holder screws. So the bulb holder will go straight back in. I've drilled a hole in the top of the lamp here for the indicator bulb holder to go through, and then overleafed the bracket that was on it for the earth. I've actually straightened out, drilled a little hole and fixed it into the back of the housing. Now it does fit flush, as you can see, so it's not going to interfere with anything when I screw it back onto the car. The screw head did actually break off, but it's all secure, so I'm not going to bother trying to take that out and put another screw in because it's not going anywhere. But yeah, the indicator lamp is now in the top part of the housing there, and I'm just going to put it all back together. Oh, and also make a new rubber gasket to go on the lamp, which I shall do now. So, working indicators inside the rear lamps now. So next day, another beautiful day. I think we've had a bit of rain overnight. But yeah, I didn't show you me making the rubber gasket for the tail lamp, but how exciting can it be watching someone cut a piece of rubber out? But what we're dealing with today is these little holes where the indicator repeater lamps were, and I'm going to get those prepped and welded up today, and hopefully make the back end look a bit better. So I made a couple of little cardboard templates. That's the one for the right hand side. I've cut some metal out. I've got some got a piece of, oh, got my thumb in the way. Got a piece of sheet steel here. So I've cut one of those out. The rear panel has got a little bit of a roll on it both ways. So what I'm going to do is actually form that over. I've got this big socket. It's a huge socket actually. I don't know what size it is, but I use this sometimes for bashing steel over if I want a little bit of a curve. So I'm going to just form it over that and get the bodywork prepped up and get it welded in place. So should be able to get that welded up in a few minutes time. Of those silly little repeater lamps and the holes, and I'm now going to have a look and see what I can do by way of fabricating a new rear bumper and valance. I might have to use some of the old custom bumper that the previous owner made, but yeah, I'm going to see what I can do. I've got plenty of round rod, so I'm sure I can knock something up. Looks good with the number plate and all the bits and pieces off the boot. Started sanding some of it down already. Yeah, feel like we're making a bit of progress. That might be in the next episode. I want to use these sections of the rear bumper, but I don't want to use the main part. So what I'm going to do is I've decided that I'm going to refit this, but fit it a bit further back. So I'm going to need to drill some new holes so it comes back about probably about an inch, I would say, and then I'm going to make a brace between these two parts so that I can then take the unit off, and then I'm going to cut these irons off of the main part of the bumper and then make up my own sort of rear valance and rear bumper. But that's going to have to be in the next episode. It's a little bit more involved than I thought, but hopefully it's going to turn out really well. But we've managed to get the indicators done. They're now in the rear lamps. I've welded up both the holes. I've started prepping some of the bodywork at the back, and yeah, I think it's coming together quite nicely. So thanks ever so much for joining me, guys, and please remember to like the video, hit the subscribe button, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.